Hi, everybody. I'm back in Canada. It's snowy and cold. My phone ended up like blanking going through park security at Disney World. So that's why I didn't post anything else. But I did want to quickly film some of my favorites now that I'm home. This stone I found sitting in my best friend's backyard. I was telling her about all the stones I've found, and she was like, "Well, can you find some here?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're everywhere here in Ontario." And I just went under her tree, and this was sitting there, and it's a badger face with little babies underneath. I think it might even show the badger den, like here. I'm not sure though, but there's also like a really creepy looking face, kind of. And then it does have like this spot on the back that's been filed down really, really smooth and flat, like that. See? And it stands up perfectly like that. So you can see like his little ear, his eye, his nose, and his little babies down in here. But it also might have a duck on it this way, and like another kind of creepy guy. They always have this weird sloped forehead or something. Well, sometimes they do. And then this one kind of reminds me of that really realistic looking bird face that I have, but this way it has this little protruding ear and a little snout, and an eye right here that's been carved in there. And so it's some kind of critter or something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it also stands up perfectly straight, has these weird sloped head faces and everything on it. It's really realistic looking on this side with his sloped forehead, eye, nose, mouth. And then I've talked about this one. I thought it was an egg or a bean. And now I'm wondering if it's an organ or some kind of ovary or something. I thought it was like maybe a snake egg or a lizard egg. You can just really see where it was like formed. It really seems biological. And then this is the material that is my favorite. It feels like the inside of a shell, like it was inside a shell, like there's a hinge here, like it was like an oyster or something, but the little white bits are translucent, and it has these weird looking faces along the edge. Like in the shadows. And on the edges. Look at that. It's like pink, purple, and white. But like part of them, like where the hinge is, it like they'll fit together perfectly in this weird way. Like it was in a clamshell or something. It's hard to explain, but this is the same material. It's just lighter pink, less stained. But again, it really feels like It was inside a shell. This is the flat part, and like the hinge would be like, it's hard to explain unless you're holding it. And this is my all-time favorite. There's a profile here of this really, really detailed looking man with a helmet. Nose, eye, mouth. All of the white, it glows. This side, you can see the purple and the pink and the white. Looks more like a feminine face. Eye, nose, mouth, hairnet, flowers. There's a hibiscus flower right there. There's a butterfly down here. Looks like a person this way too. Like bows and flowers in her hair. Hibiscus. There's like roses along the edges too. They're hard to make out, but there's roses in there. Like one's right there. One's right here. It even has like a petal sticking out right here. It's like roses along the edges. It's some kind of lover's coin or something. Like at one point I saw a woman over here too with a veil on that comes down over the face, but it was only briefly and I lost it pretty quick. This way, I see a male face over here wearing some kind of a helmet. But there's images all around, it seems. It's definitely my favorite. Like the detailing. It won't even pick it up, the camera. There's a butterfly carved in right there. It's so small, it's even hard to see. There, I'm kind of getting the shadow to show it. And there's like leaves and like vine work. But the hibiscus up here with the stem in the middle, like that's stoma or whatever it's called. Yeah, this is one that the camera hates, but it's my favorite. Have a great day, everybody.